Hello, and welcome to DTaP, the fourth shot. My name is Kimberly Ledford, and I am a training coordinator within the immunizations program at the Philadelphia Department of Public Health. Let's get started. This training will help you to understand the importance of the fourth DTaP shot. You'll also learn how to help parents stay informed about their children's DTaP vaccination schedule. Here's a quick overview of what the training will entail. We'll go over some DTaP quick facts, the difference between DTaP and TDAP, the DTaP vaccination schedule, the importance of the fourth shot, then we'll go over resources and some contact information. In this section of the training, we'll go over some quick facts related to DTaP. DTaP is a combo vaccine that protects against diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis, 3 different types of bacteria. Diphtheria is a serious infection of the throat that can block the airway and cause severe breathing problems. It spreads from person to person. Tetanus, or lockjaw, is an infection that affects nerves all over the body, causing severe muscle spasm. It enters the body through a cut in the skin. Pertussis, or whooping cough, is a respiratory infection that causes cold-like symptoms that can lead to severe coughing and trouble breathing. The whooping sound happens when a child breathes in deeply after a severe coughing fit. It can be dangerous in infants, leading to apnea when breathing stops and seizures. Teens and adults can have milder illness with a cough that lasts a long time, usually without the whoop. It also spreads from person to person. All 3 of these diseases can be deadly. Before there was DTaP, there was DTP. Similarly to DTaP, it protected against diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. In contrast, it contained whole cell pertussis, while DTaP contains acellular pertussis. The A in DTaP stands for acellular, meaning the vaccine only contains parts of the bacteria that causes pertussis instead of the whole bacteria. Acellular vaccines causes fewer side effects than the whole cell. In 1991, DTaP was licensed, and then in 1996, it was recommended by the ACIP. In this section of the training, we'll talk about the similarities and differences between DTaP and TDAP. Here we'll go over the differences between DTaP and TDAP. I do first want to mention that both of these vaccines protect against the same types of bacteria, which again are diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. But there are some key differences between the two. DTaP is for infants and young children from 2 months to 6 years. It contains full doses of diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. TDAP is for older children and adults from 7 years and older. It's recommended that this age group gets a booster shot every 10 years. TDAP contains a full dose of tetanus, but a lower dose of diphtheria and pertussis. And it's routinely recommended from ages 11 to 12 years. It's also recommended that pregnant people should receive a dose with every pregnancy in the 3rd trimester to protect baby from whooping cough. Here, we'll talk about the TDAP vaccination schedule as well as the catch-up schedule. Here is a look at the ACIP recommended pediatric immunization schedule. Blocked off in red is the DTaP dose series. The first dose is recommended at 2 months, second dose at 4 months, third dose at 6 months, fourth dose between 15 and 18 months, and the 5th dose between 4 and 6 years. If a child misses a dose in the DTaP vaccine series, it is recommended that a catch-up schedule be applied to get the child's immunizations caught up to date. Here's a snapshot of what that catch-up schedule looks like. We advise that you work with a parent or guardian of the child to ensure they receive all doses so they're not left out of school. In this section of the training, we'll go over the importance of the 4th DTaP shot and why we are putting an emphasis on making sure children stay up to date with their 4th DTaP shot. There has been a drop in coverage rates of the 4th DTaP dose in Philadelphia and nationally. This could be a result of several factors, including healthcare access issues, missed opportunities for simultaneous administration, which is administering more than one vaccine on the same visit day at different anatomical sites, but not combined in the same syringe. It could also be because of lack of parental awareness and parental challenges, including busy schedules, missing appointments, and forgetfulness, which all lead to missing doses. Also could be a lack of provider communication and increased vaccine hesitancy. Here's a look at coverage rates in Philadelphia for the second, third, and fourth dose of DTaP. You'll notice that there is an average of a 5% drop between the second and third dose, while there is a much larger drop of an average of 14% between the third and fourth dose. In 2023, the coverage rates for the second dose of DTaP were 93.6. And then there was an average of 88.5% for the third dose, and it drops down to 74.8% for the fourth dose. Here we'll go over the importance of the fourth DTaP dose. First, missing recommended doses results in children not being fully protected from diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. It also prevents outbreaks, which is especially important because ensuring children are up to date with vaccines helps prevent the spread of diseases in the community, contributing to overall public health. It also offers long-term protection, extending immunity into the early years of childhood, which is vital for children at this stage in their life. The fourth dose also helps children stay in compliance with recommendation and ensures they can attend school on time. How can you, as a provider, help children stay up to date on their fourth DTaP shot? Scheduling appointments ahead of time and offering convenient scheduling by having flexible appointment times after work hours and on the weekends. You can send reminder calls, texts, and emails, conduct outreach to those who haven't scheduled routine vaccine appointments, provide education by talking to the parents or guardian about the benefits of vaccination, and offer educational materials such as brochures and links to trusted websites. Have clear communication and address concerns, and community engagement. You can partner with schools, daycares, and community centers to spread awareness about vaccinations and provide vaccine clinics. The presumptive approach is also a helpful tool that you can use when talking to parents or guardians about their children's DTaP vaccines. The presumptive approach is a strategy used in healthcare that involves making a positive assumption about a patient's readiness to follow through with recommended health behaviors or treatments. You'll want to assume that parents will vaccinate. Instead of asking, "What do you want to do about shots?" say, "Your child needs 3 shots today." Give your strong recommendation. Parents like to hear when their providers give recommendations on vaccinations. Make sure that you're clearly communicating with parents and letting them know about the benefits and safety of vaccines. There may be a time that parents refuse to vaccinate, and that's okay. Be empathetic to their concerns, offer personal stories, discuss the risks of not vaccinating, and overall respect their autonomy. On this slide, you'll see the resources that were used in this presentation. They'll also be linked below in the description bar for your convenience.